moving on. We have helped out the maiden. Now we are proceeding with our mission. Poor doggos. If they wouldn't be my enemies, I would spare them, but I know they will attack me on sight, so no, I can't leave you alive. I can't just leave you be. Oof, do I want to go into this teleporter and be teleported into oblivion? Into the next life? Or do I want to take a look at that? Ew. We have already seen those heads used as weapons. But you look different. It even looks like, it looks a little bit red. Like, it even looks like there's your brain gushing out. Ew. I'm... You know what? The teleporter just all of a sudden became a lot more tempting. After having activated this side of grace, of course. And after being rid of those guys. I'm actually not a big fan of just going somewhere else now. Because now this area is empty for once. Like, all the enemies are gone. Ooh. This marks Malenia's southward march. The blade of Miquella and her clean-rod knights grant her wings never to be clipped. Ooh. I actually like the clean-rod knights. They are fun to fight and their armor's nice. But Malenia had Miquella as her supporter. And Miquella being... Miquella, not Miquella, Miquella. Being the one guy who already defeated Godric the Grafted before me. And they are being the support of Malenia, who then again was defeated by Radahn, who is in Caelid now. That's amazing. I help you because I appreciate and respect streamers who may be growing slowly but never fail to put in 100% and don't give up. Whenever I come in you are always talking and entertaining, and I just want to be able to possibly help you grow. Aww, thank you. And actually that's exactly what I want to do. Lately I've seen so many streamers who are just not talking, who are just not entertaining, who are just playing the games. But I figured out if I want to become a streamer, I want to become a streamer because I love the interactions. I love playing games together with friends, together with people who can give their input and give their opinions. Who can give help, who can give also sometimes hints. Of course, I want just, as a streamer, you are bound to also find not always nice people. I'm completely aware of that. But every time I watch a stream, I figure that I love the interaction between the streamer and the viewers. That it's just making more of a game than just playing it. So your words just mean a lot to me. And just... also... What? Oh, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Ooh. Many of you guys. Away with you. But yeah, and also I tend to talk when I'm playing all the time. No matter what. Like yesterday, I talked already about it. Yesterday I played with a friend, and first we were playing together, and after that we are just talking, and he was playing his game and I was playing a game, and I just talked and talked and talked and talked, and he was just silently playing his game and I was just commentating about everything. So I think in streaming I've just found a way to improve the experience of playing a game for me. Like, it's so much more fun to stream a game, to have live commentary, to know that there's someone with me, that there's someone watching. Yeah, it's just such an improvement for gameplay and games in general that I'm really appreciating all the help that you're giving, and all the more knowing that you appreciate me for doing what I love. That's... Ooh. I became so sweaty all of a sudden. I would never want anyone to come to the stream and being bored because I'm just not talking. Of course I can't talk all the time while streaming because sometimes I just have to concentrate way too much. And on other occasions I just get tired. But I appreciate your help so much. It's really... What can I say? That means the world to me. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. We have already seen one of those dungeons. This is the only criticism I would have about this game. Like, those dungeons are repeating themselves really, really quickly. You can see they are just mashed together with different parts, like the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne. But then again, they are just a way to give the player more. You don't have to do them, but if you want to play this game even more than just the main story, you can do so. Once again, I'm not necessarily a fan of the damage I'm doing. I heard footsteps. I really heard footsteps. I don't know. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. And maybe those dungeons just become a little bit boring, a little bit dull to me personally. Because I just spent so much time hitting all the walls, rolling into all the walls, because I suspect secrets everywhere. I knew I shouldn't be so lighthearted be going into this dungeon. Just maybe looking around the corners a little bit more, rolling every time I go into something that I can't really see completely just yet. But sometimes taking risks is even more fun. Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I could have guessed that there would be nothing here. Could jump down here as well. But I hate to jump down in From Software games. In general, having points of no returns in From Software games always feels so nasty. Maybe I will end up down there anyway. Just finding the way. Oh, come on. I'm losing my focus. Walking into into traps like just some random noob. If it's going on like this, I shouldn't walk into the boss fight with 42,000 runes. But that's just sometimes how it is. Huh. Interestingly enough, we have already... seen a place like this once, where everything where I am in right now was actually covered behind a wall that would just vanish once I roll or hit it. You're just sleeping. Oh no, you're waking up. Oh, why do you have so much health? Oh, I've met people like you already in areas that are supposedly tougher than you, or than this dungeon. I hate the late swings. Whew. Whew. That was... oh. Hi. Someone's throwing stuff at me. Oh, a gargoyle. Oh, 2 gargoyles up there. This is what you love to see. No, you died. You as well. Ooh. I have done dungeons in Caelid and near Lionel already. But this could be the toughest dungeon I've been in yet so far. With 2 of these demon guys? Not easy. They can tank so much. But they are not turning quick enough. Ooh, whoop. Whew. This is a special dungeon. Even though it looks the same, kind of seems harder. There are better items in here. More stuff hidden. It's almost sad that they put so streaming. Thanks for correcting yourself. In streaming, you are succeeding in what you set out to do. Whether people watch or not is not your fault. It's just the algorithm. You have the personality to have a community. Thank you. That means a lot to me. And I'm not free of self-doubt. I'm not free of sometimes being really depressed about what I'm doing. Not even necessarily about the viewer count or some algorithm or being successful, but just if I am capable of what I'm doing. I think everyone has those phases. So someone who believes in you is actually worth a lot. Come on, I want to... Oh, this is not even a treasure plate, is it? It is! Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I appreciate every help with the algorithm. Since you are of course right, sometimes there are probably so many capable streamers out there who deserve just the world, a large community, all the help that they can get. But they are just never noticed, so just supporting them feels nice. And on the other hand, there are just, what I've already discovered, or also discovered, there are just a lot of people out there who think they can become streamers because the notification that I've used my stone sword key prevented me from attacking. But I also noticed that there are so many streamers out there who are just trying to become streamers or to stream because they want to make quick money out of playing video games. What is this helmet? So of course there are both sides, but yeah, it makes it hard to really discover the ones, to really discover the streamers who are actually burning for this, for talking with the community. Okay. my red eyes looking a little bit disturbing underneath this helmet. I'm just looking like a disco ball now. What is this helmet? Is there an interesting description to it? Oh yeah, that this helmet was fashioned by a crystal, I couldn't tell. Helm fashioned from a crystal-looking glass. One among the Eternal City's ritual implements, easily broken and weak against critical attacks. Worn by those committed to high treason. Okay, one word. It was of the intervention of the greater will and its visal fingers. Oh, so if I'm really against the greater will and against the two fingers, as if I've talked with Very, like saying that the two fingers kind of are suspicious and I don't really trust them, then I could just wear this helmet to really show that I'm not following the greater will anymore. That's really interesting. If this helmet is going to be a quest element in the end, like if I'm going to need this helmet for someone who is really against the blessing, the guidance of grace and the two fingers, and you could just miss it by not going into this dungeon. That would be harsh. That would be really harsh, to say the least. Oh, hi. Bye. Oh, hi. Bye. Why are those imps the worst kind of enemies? The first enemies I ever fought in this game. Oh, I missed one? But still, one of the toughest enemies. Good, good. When I stay at my uncle's, me and him streaming together in the gaming room on setups and other sides of the room. I know there's a second imp. I hate delays. I hate those delayed attacks. But I guess this is the one thing making this game hard again. Oh my god. This scythe. I've been looking for this weapon. I think it is the one. I think it is the one that I almost wanted to wield this entire game. I mean, it doesn't look that amazing, but the intruder in the round table hold, the Mad Tongue Albrecht, he had the scythe. And he was messing me up so much with that. Oh shit. I'm also pretty much capable of messing up myself, but... Oh, okay, I found it, finally. I won't use it, but it's just a good feeling to know how to get the scythe, that you can actually get the scythe. This is the way I came from. Where do I proceed? I'm in... Wait, what? Dodging traps, trying to read the chat. I'm almost at around 50 followers and he is near about 100. He's tactical Havek if you want to check it out. I will. I think I will. Once... I have nothing here to write stuff down with. This is unfortunate. I can just look through the chat once I am done streaming, so... I guess I will check you out, both out later. If I'm done. Oh, I'm already over 2 hours. How the time flies. If you have fun. No. Ah. Oh, hi. I should have known that you are here. But still you managed to surprise me. Easy. Easy and... Oh, shit. Can I fool him? In which universe is this working? Why is this working? This was amazing. Makes this easier. Makes those enemies a lot easier. Oh yes, another prattling plate. I love those. I just heard that they are present in every Dark Souls game. Like not in Sekiro or Elden Ring. Not in Sekiro or Bloodborne. But that you can use those in every Dark Souls, or that you get those in every Dark Souls game. And now they're even in Elden Ring. Yeah, this is what I imagine the sound of. This is how I would imagine the sound of the tarnished voice. I haven't streamed in a while and my stuff isn't that great. Oh, you don't know that. Like I said, I'm not free from self-doubt as well. And before you came along, I also thought that my stuff wasn't great, but you really boosted up my confidence in myself. Like, you really made me believe into myself again. So I don't think that you are that bad. Or at least, you are definitely not as bad as you might see yourself. Okay. Pressure plate and trap somewhere nearby. You were so supposed to do that. He was already weak when he came to this position. That was just pure fan service of Elden Ring, of Dark Souls, of From Software. But I forgot to do one thing. Yeah, don't stop streaming. I probably will in round about 40 to... yeah. 40 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes. I'm going to have to stop. And let's say just round about I have 1 more hour to stream. But I notice it every time I take a streaming break, which I have to do every now and then because of work, because of reasons, because of personal development. I already notice how much I'm missing it. And not just because if I'm not streaming, I'm also not playing Elden Ring, but also because of those other reasons I mentioned. I miss playing and speaking and commentating and hopefully entertaining. That's just something I discovered for me this year that I really like to do, and I would never want to stop for any reason. Oh, you weren't staggered by my heavy attack? I don't want a hug, thank you. Page ashes. Oh, I know those knights. They are actually not that tough. I remember those knights never giving me that many troubles. And maybe I should use the Ashes of War more? Maybe. Maybe if I get stuck in a boss I will use those summons. But before that... Woo! Hello, guy! Hello, friend! Friend Reno. yeah. Just a silly joke. So I guess I have been in every place. I think. Have I been? I know I have been down here, but have I been in this second level? I mean, I definitely haven't missed the secret wall since I'm rolling against everything, but I kind of feel like I've missed stuff in here. And not just the pressure plate I've just stepped onto. Yeah, because if I climb up this ladder, I'm already too high. Or maybe this layer in between is just unimportant, just an area where in another version of this dungeon enemies could spawn. So maybe it's nothing. But I don't like if there's an area in this game that I can't get to. But I also don't see any items in there, so probably nothing. Boss fight time! With 47,000 ruins. Which could be another level. Oh, that could be cruel. I hope not. Let's go! Oh, it's just you. Oh, it's you in the withered variant with 3 heads. Eh. A good boy nonetheless. Neat. Breathe your fire. I'm here to wait. Come on. Oh, okay, this is actually dangerous. I think if they all would hit me, I would just directly die. Oh shit. No, I was too slow. I jumped the roll button, but I was too slow. Caden sells Swordman ashes. I guess those are the riders, the horse riders we see in Limgrave. But they never really strike me as that impressive. I wouldn't want to call them. But actually quite funny how this last dungeon was just way... This last boss was way easier than the entire dungeon. Okay. Neat little detour is... Oh, shit. I forgot about those enemies. Not interested in fighting them again. They won't give me any stuff anyway. Or they won't give me that many runes anyway, and I'm not really interested in getting anything from them. But where is this teleporter? Okay, this was the dungeon the statue has pointed me to. Well, in the end there wouldn't be 2 dungeons in this direction. So... Oh no. I don't want to kill wolves. Why did this game have to make wolves my enemies? It's just not fair. Don't want to do that. Oh, I'm way beyond where I want to be. Completely charged off in the wrong direction. Yeah, seeing... the teleporter was in those ruins, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Definitely. Yes, definitely here. Okay. Wrong runes, right place. Travel to another location. Where would this lead me? Hopefully not to a completely strange place. Really? Really? There are 2 teleporters in Liurnia of the Lakes. One is here, one of the teleporters, and the other one here that just teleport me in front of Ria Lucaria? That's cheap. That's cheap. I hope to find some place completely new and completely exciting. But in the end I shouldn't complain, since this way I can just discover this area a lot more. Oh, a war. Or at least a fight. But between who? The Knights of the Cuckoo? And a Mariner? A ghost spawning person? I just made up my mind. I think I want to go up. I think I'm not willing to go down there yet. I have spent so many times being down somewhere. I just realized how nice it looks up here. I mean, just look at the surroundings. It's so much better. Ah. Ouch. There you are. So I guess it wasn't a fight between the Knights of the Cuckoo and one Mariner, but more likely the Limgrave Knights, the Knights of Godric, and the Sorcerers of Ria Lucaria. It's actually quite interesting that you notice the war going on between them. Just getting ruins after ruins. Do they all disappear now? Nope. And a staff, a wand that I can use. Ah, but I like this. I mean, there was a lot talking about this war going on between the demigod, the children of America, the offspring of America, that you now actually see what the results of this war are. It's actually precious. It's actually really interesting. It's not just talk. You actually can see what they are talking about in the open world while you're going through it. This game is doing a lot right. You have to give it that much. And I mean, the biggest advantage right now is that it's not placing a giant directly in front of me. Up here. Which I very much appreciate. I will take care of this guy eventually. Good night. But first, I hope they don't endlessly respawn. And actually they could, if there's a wizard or a sorcerer or a necromancer around here, a mariner. You could just make them respawn over and over and over again. Would be the perfect opportunity to farm some runes. But on stream I'm not really into farming runes. Right now I do not even care for runes at all. If I would care for how many runes I have, I would have spent my 52,000 runes. By now it's just one level anyway. I'm a little bit over leveled. But still, it's a lot. So many places to go here. Why did I skip this area so long? Because I was afraid there's story hidden here. Whew, okay, but that seems to be it up here. So let's go to the other side. Also up the cliff, not down the road. To avoid fighting this giant as long as possible. I have already fought my way through Carrier Manor, so I know that those knights are tough. A robot? or a pacified stone. Pacified. A body, a corpse turned to stone. Let's say it this way. I'm so sorry, little dog. Little wolf. There's 3 wolves I can actually summon should feel really sad every time I kill one of their own. Or maybe they are not that harsh on them as I am on myself. Oh, 2 white wolves. If you would have attacked me together, you would have been dangerous, but you decided to stay in place. Which marked your downfall. Goodbye. Goodbye. I do not want to do this. Why are there so many? Do a backflip. Ah, you didn't do a backflip. He did a backflip. Not the good kind of backflip, but still a backflip. I do not want to kill any more wolves. It rips a hole into my heart, into my soul, into my conscience. I mean, in the end, it's still be or be killed, so still don't like it. Starlight shard, neat. If I would ever use FP in this game, I could regenerate it even without a flask of blue tears. I have 4 potions anyway. I'm always not a fan of those areas that are just so open wide. I mean, they look good, but I always have the feeling I need to look in every corner in every direction, and in the end they are just empty. Except a few enemies every now and then, like this crab. This crab that's about to die. Because I swore that I get stuck on a tree. Because I swore that I would take care of every crab in this land. That every crab in this land has to die. If I am to become Elden Lord, this will be a crab-free area. Doing a good job so far. Was he really feeling comfortable in such a little pond? I mean, this is just this is just a flood. That would this water will probably disappear after a few sunny days. This crab wouldn't have been happy living here anyway. I'm sorry, I always have to justify every kill I'm doing. Huh. Just a hole in the ground. I know I have missed him in this playthrough, in this stream playthrough, but with another character I have found Alexandria the Iron Fist, who is actually stuck in one of those holes, so maybe there I have missed a second character who would be stuck here. But I actually need to figure this out with another character who is not proceeding so far. Like in this game you really have to venture through everything before moving forward. Like seeing everything before going to the next stage. No. No. As funny as it is that they are doing little backflips, it's too much for my heart to kill them. This area is a lot bigger than I expected, to be honest. I thought it wouldn't take that long to go through here. A mariner. Here he is. So maybe if I kill the mariner, then I won't have to kill the giant. Don't just dodge me. Don't just... Oh, the water is a lot more than I expected. Oh. Already halfway dead anyway. Oh. Easy enough. And D was really warning me to not kill the mariners because they would be strong and I shouldn't do that if I would value my own life. Yeah, easy. Really, the mariners have been the easiest boss fights so far, I think. Even easier than the watchdogs in the dungeons. At least in my opinion. Maybe just because I can use torrent, and always when I am using torrent, I like to do boss fights. Like, the boss fights are getting easier.